Over the years, we have come to see that success is not a matter of age, but that every successful individual has some fundamental self-made rules for success. And this can also be said for Elon Musk. Among his countless accomplishments are PayPal, Hyperloop, The Boring Company, SolarCity, SpaceX, Tesla, and Starship. And now he is doing something amazing through Neuralink. But have you ever heard that he now controls animals through Neuralink? Also, did you know that he has been doing this for quite some time? Well, give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned to find out more about it. Welcome to Genius's Guide, your daily dose of geniusness. And let's get started. Neuralink is an American neurotechnology company founded in the year of 2016. Its headquarter is in San Francisco. The company has been working with scientists from highly reputable universities since its foundation in 2016. And along with Elon Musk, the company was founded in collaboration with a cadre of experts, including Paul Meolla, Gardner, Dongjin Seo, and Tim Hanson. Those who love sci-fi know all about chips, right? Well, Musk turned this into real life, and it seems to me that Neuralink is all set to revolutionize the world of computing. So there was a time when it used to take years to learn how to record the ion channel activity in a brain cell, and you could only monitor 1 or 2 cells at a time. But in the 21st century science, neurochips are automated and a lot of research is being done around them. And with current technology, the brain can be examined in minute detail, allowing the examination of several brain cells, as well as automated large-scale medication screening for various brain dysfunctions. Now, microchips are inserted into the brain as a part of a computing device to help the brain work better. As a result, the implanted chip in people's brains will provide observers and restorers with the ability to monitor and restore brain activity to aid people suffering from chronic spinal cord injuries and neurological problems. It also helps to improve a blind person's eyesight as well. In addition to that, it will also monitor your health and warn you when you're about to have a heart attack. The chip will also serve to act as a mediator between the human body and the brain by intercepting the signals from neurons, whether it be to control computers with the mind, to create cyborgs, or to unlock the full potential of the brain. So Elon Musk is certainly introducing a revolution. However, talking about its size and shape, well, this chip is coin-sized. This brain-computer interface will be installed into the human brain by high-performance robots, and by removing some cells from your brain. The chip will then be fitted into your skull and stitched up so that it does not fall out again. It just takes 1 hour for a human to be able to walk normally after undergoing surgery. However, it appears as if the patient is as normal as anyone else from the outside. There will be tiny threads placed inside the brain of the patient in order for the chip to be planted there. And since surgical robots work with the brain, a very sensitive part of the human body that has been functioning for centuries, they make sure that it does not damage the veins or arteries in the body. In addition, the robots will also place the electrodes into their designated locations. So the brain chip is certainly going to make the brain and body in order to transfer information faster than ever before. As for its features, it has a battery life that lasts all day. However, the device has a number of wireless features, such as wireless inductive charging, which means it will charge overnight, and from then on, it will be able to connect to your Bluetooth device wirelessly. Moreover, there is approximately a 1-inch diameter of the device. It has a total of 1024 channels per link, and ideally, the implant size will be 23mm by 8mm by 6 axis. It will be able to measure temperature, humidity, pressure, etc. The range of the wireless signal can reach up to 10 meters. This means that the electrode will be almost 2 or 3 millimeters wide. But one of the most common questions that have been asked is whether it is possible to remove it. Well, according to many experts, this can be removed from the brain through a second surgical procedure. And if we follow Musk's claim, then this amazing discovery can also restore your memory by fixing some circuits in your brain. 1024 electrodes will be put into our brain, which will be able to read 1024 neurons. However, in spite of the fact that he had to pass several permits to be allowed to make the demo, the 21st century's Iron Man, Mr. Elon Musk, is finally set to show us his brain chip. As part of the reality check, the chip had been implanted in the brains of 3 pigs living in an animal house. Musk himself conducted a live demonstration in which we saw a number of pigs, some of which were implanted with 2 chips and some of which were not. But all of them were moving almost the same way. A female pig named Joyce and another pig named Dorothy both looked quite healthy at the same time. And it was Dorothy who was implanted with the chip, not Joyce, who was also later removed. As a result, Dorothy was thanked for her assistance in demonstrating that the chip can be successfully planted live. And if you are thinking of removing it or upgrading it, you are also fully prepared. However, Musk was also able to share in real time the signal that was sent from Dorothy's brain in a live video broadcast. Often we can read what the mind is trying to tell us, but this time the message is authentic. There were a few of the pigs that had the implant. It is also interesting to note that Musk here gives us a hint about multiple implementations. Additionally, it is therefore important to point out, when writing to the brain, there will be a wide range of different electric currents crossing different brain regions, as well as good control of the electric field, ensuring that there will be no harm done to the brain during the process. In order to test the efficacy of the implant, a 9-year-old macaque monkey named Pager had a chip placed in each corner of his brain. On the live demonstration, he was in front of a computer with a smoothie being passed to his mouth using a straw. By pairing the Neuralinks with a phone, simply using Bluetooth, the researchers were able to establish a connection. It was reported that the links were recorded over 2,000 electrodes with a coordination of hand and arm movements. When Pager lifted his hand, some neurons became more active. Additionally, they recorded the neural activity during the process of moving the cursor on the screen. While he was playing, he was able to see, via wireless streaming, how many neurons the computer was firing at the same time at the same rate. As a result, the chip's objective is enhanced to ensure that a person with disabilities can also enjoy the services of a computer or a phone, as well as be able to utilize their brain activity. With the brain chip, Pager was able to enjoy his favorite on-screen game, Pong. According to an earlier report, if Neuralink lines up with Musk's previous projection, the company could move from monkey testing to human trials. As a result of the success of the monkey trial, Elon and his team have all set themselves up to conduct the human trial. As of right now, they are awaiting the FDA's approval before they can begin human trials. As we are leading this year, it is possible that we will be witnessing some revolutionary activities that are going to happen if the team gets the required approvals, which are still pending along with further safety testing. However, Musk seemed confident that Neuralink would help paraplegics walk again by 2022. He said, "It is a super big deal, and I don't want to raise hopes unreasonably, but I am convinced it can be done. Along with helping people walk again, Neuralink's chip could help to cure addiction and depression." Additionally, Musk responded to a tweet from a user asking if the implant could retrain part of the brain linked to the ailments. He also claimed that the technology could become a full brain interface in just 25 years, enabling symbiosis between humans and AI. He actually said, "You wouldn't need to talk," pointing to the technology going further to enable symbiosis between humans and AI. And I think this is one of the ways AI is getting better and better. On Joe Rogan's podcast, Musk said, "We are kind of left behind. We are just too dumb. So how do you go along for the ride? If you can't beat them, join them. We are already a cyborg to some degree." That's a good point, and we're watching you, Mr. Musk. We're waiting to see what happens. But what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comment section. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more must-know developments in finance and technology. We'll see you soon.